Alrighty, what is up, y'all? Spencer K here, back for another episode of Civilization 6. Don't really have a title for this series. We're just playing as the U.S. I thought it was true start location. It is not. We are located in Asia, technically China, Korean Peninsula. Took over Japan here. Doing pretty good so far. You know, I feel like we have been okay. We're 1-0 in wars. Official wars. We've been in like 8 wars, but like all of them have just been people teaming up, declaring war on me, but they're halfway across the other side of the planet. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really count as a war. No combat. I think we could go one of two ways, man. I really thought about it. Slept the night away. I tried to record these videos close together because I crave the game, and also I just feel like I'm better at the game if I don't take weeks off in between recording episodes. Right? That's probably normal. So I slept the night away, and I really thought about it. I was like, man, what should we do? I think first and foremost, there will be another war this episode, whether it's us declaring it or them declaring it. I guess that's to be determined. Looking at these guys' military might, man, it's not that great. 105 versus my 600. If I remobilize my troops and I push north, I think I can take some of their cities. Probably get rid of some of their cities, right? I could probably get rid of this city. Probably just take this city straight up. I think one method or one goal we should have is if we go to war like that, it should be to completely eliminate them from the game, because I feel like what happens is we go to war, we knock out a city or two, and then, you know, it may be some of their weaker cities, which is actually beneficial to them because now it takes less science and stuff for them to generate new policies and stuff. So we got to get a clean wipe. We can't just kind of half-ass it. We got to be able to go in and finish the job. We're coming off a victory against the Aztecs. We just eliminated the Aztecs like very recently. So our troops are like just barely healed up all the way. I think first and foremost, let's just kind of see how the game goes. Let's take, you know, 20-30 turns, build some buildings, and I'll just come back if anything crazy happens, but we're just going to try to build up the civ, maybe an extra troop or two, and just kind of get our feet back under us to start the episode and go from there. Look at the little scout that could, man. The little scout that could just found a natural wonder. I mean, he just cannot stop. What are we doing? Look at him. Look at this guy go, man. What a legend. What an absolute legend. I'm each and every episode, this little man finds a way to shock me. He was one of my first units ever. I actually got him from finding a village. I just happened to find a village, took the village, and it gave me a scout, and this has been the little man that could. He has a KD of like 7 or 8.0. Dude is unstoppable, and I just put him on automation because I had no idea where to send him, and he's just still dominating. What an absolute guy. Oh, you can name unit. Oh, see, last episode I think I tried to name him, but there we go. The little scout that could. There we go, and I got an achievement for that. The little scout that could. That is funny, man. That is really funny. Alrighty, we just hit the industrial era. I think we're doing pretty good, man. We're number 1 in science, 104. No one else has even cracked triple digits yet. Actually, the closest I think was 83 there. So yeah, we are up by 20, and that's Australia, who's nowhere near us, so we don't have to worry about that. How can I get you to automatically explore there, buddy? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. We'll get you going, let you do what you do best. Alrighty, here's something kind of cool. We just finished square rigging, so we can actually upgrade this to a frigate. This ship here to a frigate. Also, like 2 turns ago, unlocked this great admiral whose specialty is forming an armada out of a naval unit. And with the frigate being the strongest unit I have so far, I feel as if that is a good idea. And we're actually going to combine our naval forces here, have them link up. And I like the frigate more than the caravel, so we're going to go ahead and use him on the frigate, just using the caravel to escort him down. So, cool. That's a little of an update. All right, here we go. We finally got him linked up, and we got a full armada. That's the equivalent of 3 frigates, dude. That is insane. And when we upgrade it, that'll be 3 battleships. That is powerful, and we're actually going to swap these guys, now that I think about it. We will send this guy north to up in here, and we'll send this guy south to kind of just chillax down here, just to watch the oceans in our territory. Holy cow, that was a massive upgrade. I'm going to be honest, man. Just looking at everything we have, if we can afford it, I think we're going to do this. So just looking at our troops, we can upgrade all of our trebuchets into bombards. We you know, the crossbowmen aren't going to change much. The knights aren't going to change much, which is fine. We can change our man-at-arms and our musketmen into line infantry. And that combined with this ship's going to demolish, or these ships, it's an armada, is going to demolish this city here. They just built another one here. I think the time is now to attack these guys. So let's go ahead and upgrade. We're making a decent amount of gold per turn, which is good. Line infantry is going to be wonderful. We can go ahead and, yeah, we'll just upgrade him. And we'll start mobilizing. I guess we'll move our knight into the action as well. We'll go ahead and upgrade that. I mean, we've spent over 1,000 gold on upgrades now. That just helped us out there. It looks like we have one more here. And I think that's going to be it for our upgrades. So, yeah, about 2,000 on gold. But, I mean, that just shot us way up in front. 650. This guy is at 50 military strength. So I think we're going to wipe the floor with him. I'm almost thinking, with Washington here, what if I build a second bombard? Uh-oh, I need 2 sources of niter. And I only have 1 currently. I was going to say, what if I build another and use it as an offensive unit? But, uh-oh. I wonder what that means with my upgraded units. Why does it only take 1 to upgrade? I actually don't know why it let me upgrade those guys. I hope they're not deteriorating because I don't have enough resources. Not entirely sure. That does throw a little wrench in my plan. I was planning to have a 2-prong attack. Have 1 attack from the west here. Have this be my big wave with the both bombards and the majority of my troops. And then have a small force over here. These cities are much weaker. So I was kind of hoping that would work. But it looks like I may be SOL. If the city has an encampment, you only need 1 niter. Oh! So yeah, as long as you have 1 source, it looks like you can upgrade them. But in order to produce them, you need, well, 1 or 2, depending if you have an encampment. So yeah, this city has an encampment, so I can produce it, but it's 32 turns. That's a lot more than I am willing to wait for that bombard. It may work, man. I should be able to use this frigate and then attack this city, and then this line infantry is already right there, so I could still take that city. And then it'd just be a 1-prong attack on land. I'd just have to mass all my troops into 1 massive army and sweep up to the north. And that's still fine. I think that'll work. So we'll just plan on doing that. I wanted to be a little bit more dominant, but that's A-okay. We're also going to focus on traders. Couple things with traders. Hey, we only have 2 out of 6. I think that's embarrassing. We need to do better than that. Pretty much every city-state around us wants a trade route. Pretty much every single one of them. That's 3. That's 3 out of 4 right there. So let's build some trade routes. Let's just try to get an envoy by fulfilling that. Because every time you fulfill a request from a city-state, I believe you get an envoy or something like that. So let's try to focus on that. I think that's a good idea. Alrighty, with that, man, I'm moving all my troops, and I'm about 7 turns out from being able to launch this war. I think I'm going to launch this war the second I'm able to, though. Like I said, these guys are very weak when it comes to military. I think we just got to get them in one fell swoop. And our military was fully mobilized and ready to go, and they were firing off pretty dang good. So I believe we should be able to take them, especially that we just upgraded them too. So, I mean, there's really no excuses on why we can't easily win this war. The only downside is if we start losing our bombards, we cannot replace them, and that could set us back for a long time. So there are risks going to war right now, but I feel pretty good with our odds. All right, next turn we will attack. I think everyone is in place and good to go this turn, but I'll give it 1 more for safekeeping. I don't know if anyone is like already had their movement, so this time for sure we know they're all going to be good. I'm going to get denounced by everyone. It's almost like they know what I'm about to do. Here we go. Where's the next wave of denouncing? Come on, let's get it over with. The good news about eliminating people too is it makes the turns go by faster. I'm at the point where it takes a full 30 plus seconds in between turns just because of how many AI are still in the game and how many troops they all have. So it'd be nice to knock a few out. Alrighty, there we go. As always, I saved the game before we go to war. Well, here's the thing, man. I declared formal war, and it did absolutely nothing but punish me for it. So I don't even see why you declare formal war. I say you just declare surprise war. They're both egregious, so we might as well. But here we are, officially at war, our second war that we've started. Once again, we are 1-0. I mean, he's laughing a lot, but it's going to hurt very shortly. He's going to get his teeth kicked in. I have a feeling he's going to get his teeth kicked in. We're going to have 10 minutes of cutscenes that we can't skip with all the people that are mad at us, right? No, only just the one? It's coming. Don't worry. They're on their way. I know. I know they will be. Alrighty, let's move everybody into position here. Move everybody in. I guess I could have got you a little bit closer. We'll bring you up here. I like that. We will just kind of blockade this city the best we can. And I'm going to have to wait. I might have to move these guys one tile closer. I guess we will see. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the case or not. Before we end the turn, let's make sure we bomb this city right here with our frigates. It's going to do a lot of damage. Oh yeah, this city is going to get melted. Absolutely melted. We'll go ahead and move this guy in to defend him. But this city's for sure going to fall. We'll see about this one. I don't know how much the bombards are going to do yet. His troops are getting out of Dodge. I think they know that that city is a wash and they have no shot, so they're just leaving. I mean, I would too. To be fair, I would too. If all they have is, you know, one set of knights, you know, that's what I have too, plus all these other more upgraded units. So I think they're going to be in trouble unless they're hiding more units up here. But they only have 50 combat power versus my 722. And I have the bulk of that combat power on the move right now. I have a couple of crossbowmen defending cities, but that is it. Other than that, they are on the move. No, my bombards can attack from here. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful sight. I love that. Well, I'll keep this unit here. I probably should put all 3 units here and could try to blockade the city the best I can, but I guess I don't really care. The bombards aren't doing quite as much damage as I would like, but they're going to do an okay job, so we'll go ahead and let it ride for now. This city, though, is going to fall fast. I can already upgrade these guys. I'm not going to until the job is done. Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to melt that city. Look at that go. Gosh, I could already almost take it. One more turn, and I have this city at least. And we're going to get rid of it. I'm not keeping the city of Kish or Kish, however you pronounce it. But, oh, the knights have come back. They've decided they want a noble sacrifice. Maybe they realize they have a shot. I mean, realistically, they could probably hold me off. With the city defenses plus those knights, if they were to use them correctly, I'm sure they could hold me off here. We will see. This isn't going to be as easy as I thought it was. That is for sure. This guy has an upgrade, which is good news. Yeah, we're going to let you defend there. All these guys just going to have to defend for now. This city is officially going to be toast. Here we go. We are going to take it. One city down. We are going to raise that city. We do not want that city there. Cool. So we have captured one city. So far, we are in the lead in the war, even if this ends up being a standstill down here, which it doesn't look like it's going to be. Looks like it's going to be a long, grindy battle, but I should be able to take it. And then this is their hardest city by far. 66 defense. The next highest is 53. So this, and this is the capital, so that makes sense. But once we take this city, should be good. I really think we need to produce a couple more bombards. I think that's where we're struggling. See, the problem is the city of Baltimore is the city that I would really love to start using to produce troops. But for whatever reason, the city of Baltimore is struggling when it comes to people and to production. And I'm not entirely sure why. I have a ton of upgrades around it, but maybe I just haven't built the right structures. What we really need is new tiles here in Baltimore, and it's 12 turns there. We need to find a way to get Baltimore to be a powerhouse city. If I can do that, I'll be sitting pretty. Go ahead and upgrade this guy. We can upgrade our boat. We'll go ahead and make him good against naval units, because I feel like that's who he's going to be fighting more of. Most of our battles here are going to be inland, so I don't think we're going to be using a whole lot of naval ships, unfortunately, even though I absolutely love using the Navy. Let's see, what's going on here? Plus 10 combat strength versus district defenses. Maybe that's what we got to do. Maybe let's upgrade both of our guys real quick. Maybe we'll inflict a little bit more damage if we do that. That's the only thing I can think of. They both had an upgrade, and I'd hate to waste it right now. So, yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade them. Maybe that'll help us out here. Ooh, our little scout in a little bit of a pickle down here. Okay, let's send you north. We'll send you north, buddy, and just get you out of there, and then we'll automate you again. He's probably going to go right back down to the south, but... Alrighty, let's see how much damage they do now. Do they do any more that now that we upgraded them, or is it going to be about the same? Oh, yeah, actually, that's going to be a... I think that's going to be more. Yeah, well, I don't know. I thought it was, but that second shot didn't look like it was all that much more. Let me move that troop into the actual area of this. Okay, let me move this last troop in, see if I can't blockade the city. Does it have to be completely surrounded? Yeah, it looks like it does, because I'm trying to get the city to not regenerate health. I think that would help us out a lot too, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to do that. I may need one more troop for it. It may have to be 5. I don't know if it has to be all 6, but maybe it has to be 5. I could probably get a 5th unit in the area. I don't know. It doesn't really matter all that much, I guess. This city's probably about 3 turns away from being captured, realistically. I mean, the walls are about to come down, and once those come down, the health isn't going to have much of a shot. Especially with 3 sets of line infantry here, I could probably just have all 3 of them attack and take the city. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yep. Let's see. Oh! They might be able to do it now. We'll do it next turn. I want to hit them with one more bombard because I really don't want my linemen to take too much damage. But, yeah, it looks like we could probably take it right now. So that is a good sign. The capital should fall. And then, like I said, that's the hardest city. So if we can knock it out, we'll take those knights out too, it looks like, this turn, because they're going to bring their knights back in for whatever reason. That's the noble sacrifice, I guess. But with that, this guy's just kind of sitting defense here. He's not going to be able to do anything. I guess we'll go try to take this other good city. I'm going to raise this level 1 city as well. We're going to go ahead and bomb them one more time. Just like that, and that's going to hurt them. Oh. This must be an upgraded unit. It is, yeah, this unit is much more upgraded, because this unit can take the city, but this other one couldn't. I'm glad I checked that, because that would have been bad, but they should be able to take the city. And there we go. We sure did take that city. We're going to go ahead and heal this guy. We have some other stuff to do here real quick, so let's go and check up on that. Go ahead and go over here and build another lumber mill. Try to help them out. We're going to keep that city. That is a capital, so I don't really think we have a choice. From here, we're going to remobilize. We're going to send our guys north. We'll go ahead and send our knights here forward. Just kind of scout, see if there's any other troops in the area. And so far, I don't see anything. We'll go ahead and send these other linemen that direction. And we'll just slowly move up to the city of Dab, I believe is what it is, or how it's pronounced. You guys know me, I'm terrible at pronunciation. So the good thing about taking this city, and our troops are still moving north, by the way, but the good news about taking the city, A, it's a capital, so it's going to have a lot of buildings, and B, their strongest city, so it's a great city to keep. But B, this city was really choking off the supply line for the other city we captured from the Aztecs. I mean, the city we just captured owned this wheat, owned all these hills and everything, and they're all unupgraded. Like, there's no builds or anything on it, which blows my mind. I feel like that is just a bad thing to do, is it not? Like, you're just missing out on so much production and stuff. So it's going to help our civ a lot, I think, by taking that city, which is good. Our troops are almost within range, man. Another 2 turns, and I think we will be attacking the city. And once again, should be a lot weaker than the capital was. So fingers crossed the rest of this war will go somewhat smooth. I'm a little worried because we're not as powerful and overwhelming as we were in that first war we had. So could this stall out? Possibly. Oh, no. No, don't sink. Please don't sink. It can't be the end of the little settler that could. It can't be. It just can't be, man. We're going to try to run from him, but yeah, he might be in trouble now. We will see. They are absolutely gung-ho on destroying my little bombards, but that is A-okay. Both of them should be within range now. We have our 2 line infantry within range. We're going to move our knights in as well. Just kind of watch this city up here. Make sure they don't have a counterattack on the way or anything crazy like that. Man, they are absolutely gung-ho on trying to eliminate me. So we're going to have to make landfall. I think that's the only way. We're going to have to make landfall and just hope that they don't wipe me out in this one turn. I don't know if they will. They didn't attack me last turn, so that is a good sign. But now that they found me, yeah, they're probably going to try to attack me. I would assume that is the case. I could be wrong. We're going to get 2 bombard attacks on this city here. Let's see how much damage we can do. Yeah, it's going to be about 3 more turns, probably 3 or 4 more turns before we can take the city. But it's a slow, grindy war, but we are winning. We are on the offensive. We are making progress. And that's all that we can ask for. Don't sink, buddy. Don't sink. Hold the line. You hold that line, you son of a bitch. Yes, sir. Make landfall. We just found a natural wonder. Just found a natural wonder. Don't go out, buddy. Don't go out. You could do this. You could do this, please. All right, yeah, he's going to get attacked one more time. But he's on land, so I feel like they'll be a little bit more resistant on land. We will see. How much damage will that do? Not a ton, so yeah, we're going to have to just grind it down. You know what? While we're doing this, let's send our frigates out And let's just see if we can't find barbarians on the coastline here and just pelt them. There's a barbarian encampment up here, so we should be able to beat their ass. I would move, if we were at peace, I'd move this guy up there just to go, you know, get some skill points or whatever and try to upgrade him a little. But I prefer him sit there and play defense while this war is going on. Because we could capture some barbarian outposts and earn some money, but I guess it's not that serious. Ah, man. They're both there. Did they finally kill my unit? They killed the little scout that could. Oh, man. It just wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. We weren't able to get away. Oh, you just hate to see that. Oh, that one hurts, man. That one hurts. That one hurts a lot. I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. Everything hurts. That's okay, man. That is okay. He went out like a baller. We knew he would. He found a natural wonder as his last turn. The last thing he did was find that for us, and he will be remembered forever. Like I said in episodes 1 and 2, man, there will be movies of that man. Oh, you hate to see it. Such a tragic day. You know what? Now for that, we're going to fight these guys even harder, because now we have a reason to fight. Just vengeance. And that's exactly what this frigate armada is going to do, man. The frigate armada is just going to pelt these barbarians. Make them pay. Make them pay. We're going to find barbarians. We're going to take it to them. Now, we are declaring war on barbarians. It's not a setting I can do, but just let it be known. Every barbarian I find, I'm going to smoke now. Twice as hard for that reason. We're also going to take the city of Adab. There we go. We're going to capture that. And that was the next capital, funny enough. It's just going down in line. The next city we're going to attack here. No, we'll probably come get this level 1 city. Just because I don't like it. I don't like where it's located. So, but yeah, it's just going down the line. Which city is the new capital? Which is kind of funny, actually. I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to move this crossbowman up here. They're going to make landfall here, and they'll kind of go with the ship. No. Leave them there. We're going to move the line infantry up over to here. I feel like that is a better play. I feel like they're just going to be stronger. They can go inland on their own a little bit better. And then that crossbowman's just kind of a defensive unit. Not that they're going to do all that much. Crossbowmen at this point in the game, I feel like, is a relatively weak unit. Obviously, that's kind of what they're using. Well, they're not. They're using the city defenses, but the city defenses are pretty much equivalent to a crossbowman. So you can see how ineffective they really are at this point in time. I wonder how much damage I could go over and do to this city right now. That probably shouldn't have done that. That probably wasn't the best move. I'm just going to keep the armada moving. No reason to slow down here. I may send this guy yeah, I'll send this guy east. I'll keep this guy here just to defend the city. I don't want to counterattack from that the city of Nippur, I believe is how it's pronounced. I don't want to counterattack to take the city and leave it wide open. So I'll leave one guy here. The rest will go over east and take this city. I don't think this is the weakest city they have, so it shouldn't be too hard, I would imagine. It doesn't even have a wall yet, so may be able to get it in 1 turn. Well, it'll be 2 turns because the bombards both won't be within range, but we may get it in 1 turn, actually. I mean, this knight may be able to do quite a bit of damage as well, unless they get a wall here in the next turn or 2. Wow, the knight does a lot of damage. Wow, actually, we're going to use the knight to take that city. I am going to move, or get ready to move all these guys north. We're just going to stage them to go due north and attack this city. We're not going to need them. We only need the knight for this. We're going to get 2 hits from a bombard. I don't even think we need both hits from the bombard. I think 1 will do. But we'll have them in position just in case. These guys are expanding now northward. You know, if right now you told me, hey, place bets on who the 3rd war is going to be with out of your neighbors, like a realistic war that I'm going to be able to fight, not someone halfway across the world where I may run into one of their old scouts from like 1,000 turns ago that they forgot about. No, not one of those wars, like an actual war for land and territory. I don't know. There are a lot of neighbors around me that hate me. That means there's a lot of potential people to go to war with. Now, if I had a choice, I don't think I want to go to war with this guy. I just don't think I have the land troops to do it. All these guys would be too hard to get over here. Logistically, I don't think that would be a very good war. I almost want to fight India next. I almost want to take Australia. We get a city maybe on this island here. Maybe one here in between. And then, yeah, we take what would be Australia, but India is actually set up there. And we are allied with Zanzibar, so that's not a bad idea either. We already have an ally there. So that's actually a really good idea. Let's bomb these guys once. The other bombard's actually still out of range, so he won't be able to help this turn. Yep, we're going to need one more turn before we can take that city, but it will fall very, very shortly. And we're going to keep these line infantry folk here. I don't want them to be in range of Nippur, so we're going to leave them right there. All right, we'll send one more attack in, and that's it. I think we're going to be able to, yep, we're going to be able to take this thing. The Knights are going to get a victory here. We're going to move the rest of these guys forward, like so. There we go. Everyone else is moving forward. I like that. Let's go ahead and bomb those archers. I can't... Yeah, we'll move this guy forward. I wasn't going to do that. I wanted to make landfall. They're a little bit stronger on land, but it'd take me like 2 extra turns. We are going to raise that city. It's only a level 1 city. Do not want it. Get rid of it. Yes, sir. There we go. Good news. And I think we're at the point where there's not much they can do. It's just going to be a slow grinding effort on my behalf. But I think we're going to be able to eliminate these guys. I don't see anything standing in my way. These are the next, 3 weakest cities. The 2 cities I took here were stronger than these 3 cities already. We've taken their 2 newest and weakest cities. Now, they may try to run away. They may try to build a settler or something and then go north and just try to put like an emergency city up there. That's something to watch, but I don't think they're going to be building any troops or anything at this point. I don't know if they can. I think at this point they want to hope for peace, but obviously, you know me, we're not going to accept that. No way, no how. Let's go ahead and move all of my units in. I hope that one more tile forward for those bombards will be within range. I really do hope that is the case. We will see. I'm not entirely sure that it will be. Oh, my goodness. He has to go on land up here. What a pain. What an absolute pain. I forgot that there's a cliff face there. I probably should have landed right there. That's okay. Our frigate armada is just going to protect these guys. Look at all the barbarians up here, man. This frigate armada is laying waste. We are getting vengeance for the little scout that could, man. It may not be the same barbarian units, the same barbarian encampment, but the message is clear. We are sending a message, baby. Come on, keep sending the barbarians, baby. Keep them coming. Crap. So that was my concern. I was very much concerned if they were going to be within range, but because of the trees, I don't think the bombards were. And so that absolutely stinks. Now, I was right. You only need 5 units. You don't need all 6, but we have 5 units completely surrounding the city now. And they're under siege and they cannot regenerate health. So once we do attack, that is it. That is all they can do, unless they somehow force off my units, but I don't think they will. That ship's going to attack that individual there. We are going to take this barbarian outpost, and they sent me more units. I asked for it, so that's very kind of them. 180 gold. Cha-ching, baby. We will take that. That's a little over 2 turns worth of gold. We're generating 80 gold per turn. We are sitting at 125 science per turn. Australia over here has cracked 109 gold per, or sorry, science per turn. Other than him, no one's even close. No one's even close. I think the guy I'm fighting, the Sumerian Empire, I think before the war, they were like number 3 or 4 in science production. But obviously, with how much they've lost, they are barely producing any. I mean, let's just call it how it is, man. When not a single one of your cities is producing troops while you're at war, you're winning. if you're producing troops, like you're relying on the production of new units, doesn't mean you're losing, I guess. Here, let me rephrase that. So if you have, how many cities do I have now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cities. And out of those 9 cities, I'm producing 0 units while I'm actively at war. I am winning in a dominant fashion. If you're at war and you need units, you're relying on the production of new units to continue going, you're probably in a very close war, if not losing. I guess it really depends. You could be in a really dominating war and you're just trying to produce more troops to expand, do different fronts and stuff as well. But the fact that we haven't produced a new troop in like well over 50 turns, and we've been at war for most of those 50 turns, it's a good sign, man. We're doing pretty dang good. And I am happy with that. We're going to double check this coastline right here for barbarians. And then we're going to ship them, I think, over to the Americas, like Czech, Alaska and whatnot. See if there's anything over there. And then this guy right here should be, this line infantry unit should be able to fight people on their own. We'll go check out these barbarian encampments here. I would love to have a backup unit for him, but I do not have that at the moment. Ooh, another promotion from this bombard, man. They are getting work. I love that. I love when my units get a ton of upgrades and all the work they can get. Oh yeah, here we go. These guys are just warriors. I'm not too worried about them, so we'll move forward. If it was a stronger unit, I'd probably pull back and wait for them to attack me, but nope, no barbarian units there, so let's go ahead and go up here. I think one more turn and we take the city of Nippur, so we are getting there, man. We are getting there quickly. Let's see, let's start with this bombard. I think I'm going to need both. Do they both have upgrades? I can't remember if they both do. Ooh, it's going to be close. Is this my double upgraded guy? Where is he? He's right here. Let's go for it. Let's see if he can do it. I want to upgrade this guy. Yep, he got it. We got it. The city has fallen. Oh, we captured a unit. It is a builder. That is cool. We're going to be able to upgrade after... Oh! I was going to say we are able to upgrade this guy now. He can now move after attacking. That is pretty cool. We're going to keep that city. I think that's another good city. I think both of these remaining cities are not terrible. I wish the city of Ur was... I don't know, man. I guess I'll keep it. I'm on the fence about this city here. This next one's not a terrible location. I don't hate it. It's on a river. There's resources once it expands, but this one I'm not... It's just close to a city-state. And the mountain range, there's a couple of resources here, but there's like nothing for it to really expand and get. So I may not keep it. We will see. I guess when we get there, we will see. Whoa! Okay, man. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Me against the world. He's in a 1v5 up here. Boy, that ship would have been phenomenal to have right now. I wonder if I could retreat. Nah. Oh, it's still a 1v5. I take out a unit, and it is still a 1v5. My God. It's a line infantry unit, though. I think he's going to be A-okay. If I could take out the archers, I'm not worried about the warriors. I'm just worried about the archers getting free shots at me every single turn while I fight off everyone else. That would be kind of bad. Oh, they're all going to attack me. This is going to make my life easy, dude. Oh, my God. I kill another unit, and it is still a 1v5, and I'm surrounded. All right, the line infantry unit that could. Yeah, knock him down, baby. Cut him down. Mow him down, baby. Yes, sir. Well, we turned a 1v5 into a 1v2 just by playing defense. That's going to hurt my guys quite a bit, though. It is back up to a 1v3. More units on the way. I mean, the man at arms are weak compared to me, too. I'm going to go ahead and take out the archers. Like I said, they got a free shot at me. I don't appreciate that. Everyone else at least has to take damage when they fight me. The archers do not. So we'll take them out. Back to a 1v2. I still have over half my health, despite killing like 5 or 6 units like that. That's why I wanted to go up there. Knock out all the barbarians like that. That's pretty cool. That was pretty badass, man. Sweet. We are avenging our fallen scout, man. Just the way I like it. All right, we're going to move you forward. We will move you forward. Let's see what this guy could do, huh? +2 science and 1 housing. I like that. Let's build a couple of those. That's a good structure to have. I like my science. Look at our guy go, man. He is holding them off. He's holding them off. Our line infantry is kind of glitching out here. Line infantry promotion. I wonder if that's this guy or if it's the other line infantry. It's probably this guy. Yeah, I knew there was one over here that had a promotion as well. Let's go ahead and get you within range. Yeah, let's get him within range. I'll go ahead and move you up here. We're just going to continue to move these guys in this direction. We'll move this guy over 1 as well, just kind of scouting our right flank, our eastern flank. There we go. And let's go ahead and upgrade you because we got an extra move here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one as well, urban warfare. That should help us take the city, I would assume. I'm going to be honest, we're going to play defense for a turn or two. We're at half health. I just don't want to go on the offensive and get flanked again, so we're going to try to heal just a little bit. This guy's going to wait his turn. I feel like this line infantry's got to be due for an upgrade here soon. I mean, he's killed like 6 units, albeit low-level units, but still. Oh, he wants peace. He wants peace, man. No, we're just going to eliminate you. Like I said, when I start a war, we have to be able to finish it, because if we leave them with 2 cities... albeit it's two of their weakest cities. That just gives them the opportunity to get better science and then build like one or two really advanced units and then proceed to not roll us, but make a standstill. Like, it just makes our job so much harder for whatever reason. Our linemen just held off 2 more units, I'm pretty sure. I wasn't fully watching there, but yep, held off 2 more units. There's the damage being done. That is insane. They are officially like 8-0 up there. They are absolutely laying waste. Love to see it. I love to see it. All right, let's move all of our guys within range. Blockade this city next turn so it can't regenerate health. And we are almost done with this war. 2 cities remain. Our frigate is about to get into a naval conflict here. There we go. A little naval battle. Easy, though. It's a frigate armada. I mean, even one frigate probably would have roughed him up pretty good. But let's go ahead and heal this guy. And he's not done. He's going on the offensive now. He's going to try to take these barbarian outposts. Promotion available. Wow. I may just do that. I may just promote him. We may just do it. Yeah, we got to move him within range. He is also out of range. Let's move him in range first, because he's probably going to be the target of the next city defense attack. So might as well wait to upgrade him until he gets attacked one more time. Everyone else just sit around and wait. Oh my gosh, I love this. All the barbarians over here. Russia and Alaska, like that neck of the woods in the large Earth map, just known for an absurd amount of barbarians. And I love going up there and just like pirate warfare up here. It is so much fun. We are going to have to attack these guys. I know I wanted to heal, but I don't want them getting free shots at me. We've kind of been over that, so we'll have to heal next turn. More naval ships are attacking my frigates. That's the first one to land a hit on them, though, so, I mean, shout out to them. That is impressive. Can attack after moving. Let's go and do this one. Switch it up a little bit. And then we can attack the city with that. Yeah, the city's going to fall pretty quickly as well. My goodness, look at all of the units over here. 2 of them are going to be builders. I'm not going to have a land unit within range to go and capture those builders for quite some time, but we'll keep tabs on them. If they're in the water like this, I can snag them with my boat and then just send them back. And I think I've cleared the way of barbarians, so we should be okay. No, dude, we do not want peace. We do not want peace. He knows this is it. He knows it's the end. The war's been lost. There's nothing he can do. Both my bombards are going to attack the city this time, and I think it is going to lay waste to them. I may just take the city this turn. I could use 2 of my line infantry. Oh? I may not need to. This guy may capture it on his own. He did. I was thinking I was going to need to use 2 line infantry unit, one to soften the city up and then one to actually take it, but that guy was upgraded enough. He was able to do it all on his own. What an absolute baller, man. I'm going to send this knight north, and he's going to try to make it over to this line infantry unit and just kind of help them out, I think, because I have no other purpose for this knight. It's not going to be great in defense, and I don't know who I'd be defending against unless these guys declared war on me. There's really no one else within range now to border me or be a direct threat. So that should be good. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep that city. I'm still undecided if I want to keep this next one, though, so we will see. Alrighty, it looks like they've moved the builders. One of them's still in the water, so we are going to capture him. There's definitely a lot of barbarians in this neck of the woods, though. Looking at it, we got some scouts up here. I saw at least one more unit to the right of these builders, so we are officially in Alaska. This is Alaska, and it is overran with barbarians. But, yeah, we are doing good, man. This 1 line infantry unit over here, that 1 frigate, beating up the barbarians. Our forces over here, slowly but surely, taking over the Sumerians. I think I'm only going to send these 2 line infantry units over, and then the 2 bombards to the city. I don't think we're going to need all 3 units. We've only actually needed, like, 1 line infantry unit this entire time. Absolutely overkill once again, if you can believe that. I'm going to leave this line infantry unit right where he is. So I'll tell you my plan of action once this turn is over and we're waiting here. Let me just wrap up. Bomb these archers real quick. Sweet. These guys should be good to go in one more turn up there. And that is it for my turn. So my plan of action, the 2 bombards, I'm going to send to the cities of Adab and Nippur. And they're going to be kind of my western defenses in case of an invasion or an attack from these guys. I'm going to leave this line infantry unit here, another one in and that's just going to be kind of my northern flank protection. Barbarians mostly. And then I'll send the knight up here to unite with that line infantry unit over here in eastern Russia, or what would be eastern Russia. And I'm almost debating, I send my last line infantry unit up here to this barbarian encampment and see if we can't rough them up a little bit. That could be fun. I guess we will see. Go ahead and invade there. And the last city is officially under direct threat and hanging on for dear life. And another scout. This ship is just getting work, man. Love to see it. This builder should be good to make it all the way back to our coastline. I don't think there's going to be any barbarians in its way. Who knows? They could have sailed up from the south. This is Alaska, so the coastline does go all the way south towards, you know, Canada and America and whatnot. I am not accepting it, buddy. You will be eliminated. 0 military might, 7 science. He is on his last leg here. These barbarians are relentless, man, and I don't blame them. They basically had free reign of that area for well over, you know, a couple hundred turns. No one's messed with them, so finally, they are getting what's been coming to them. And we are not going to stop. I'm going to go take this barbarian encampment first. We're bombing the city of And, oh, they're just going to give me another builder just like that. That is cool. I like that. I appreciate that. I got attacked by archers somewhere, I thought. Or maybe I already wiped them out, but I'm going to have to keep my eyes open for that. Let's go down here. Are there any units here? Nope, not yet. So we'll just wait one more turn. See what they do. We'll keep sending our knights into this direction. Should be able to link up with our line infantry soon. I think the city of falls this turn. I don't see them surviving this turn. I get 2 attacks with my bombards, and then I have 2 line infantry units there. I think that is going to be all she wrote for them. We got another worker up here to the north. That is pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and take this city, end this war. Hopefully that's our last war for a little while. I'm debating going to the Australian continent and taking over India. But I may need to rest for a little bit. We will see. Let's go ahead and send you to the north. It looks like the city-state of Kandy has actually been holding them back right here, which is helpful. That's probably why I haven't seen any units right here. So that's good. That's very kind of them. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and chase these builders down. I would absolutely love some more builders. And then we are going to send you right here, I think. We'll put you to work. That'll work out. So we've already captured 2 builders, both of which have quite a bit of uses left, which is cool. We are going to sail up north again. Let's just check one more time, see if there's any more hostile units. Maybe sit them right here for one more turn, just see what these builders do. Wait, crap. I didn't take the city of I meant to. I said I was going to do it that turn, and I forgot. I bombarded it, but I didn't send the units in. That is on me. They survived for one more turn, refused it. That was their last cry for help, I guess, because, yep, this is it. They have to fall this turn. There's no other way. I got distracted by the barbarians. Alrighty, here we go. Attack the city of now, and it should be ours, and that should eliminate them from the game. There they go. We have eliminated 2 civilizations so far, basically securing our dominance in Eastern Asia. I don't think anyone's going to be able to touch us for quite some time. And the reason I like capturing those 4 cities too is that almost builds like an impromptu wall right there, so no one can really attack our main cities, our production cities, our powerful cities, the ones that are really making our civs thrive, like Washington, Baltimore. Those are our, you know, powerhouse cities. Now they have to go through all these other cities that I don't really care all that much about right now. Obviously, I don't want to lose them. You know, one day they will be powerhouse cities of their own, but, you know, if we lose them right now or we're battling over them, you know, that's good. At least our capital's safe, or hopefully should be safe. Aha! They are going to walk right into a trap. Our horsemen or knight units are going to capture those builders. So we've now captured 3 builders from the barbarians here. That is sweet. I'm going to heal these guys just a tad bit. They have a little bit of healing to do. I might as well heal those guys as well. since we're doing it. All right, let's go ahead and move our units to where we want them to be. I said we're going to put one unit here. We're going to put one here. Let's see, this line infantry unit could stay right there, and then this line infantry unit is going to go north. That's what I was going to do. We're going to send him north to fight barbarians. And I think that is going to be good for now. I think we are set. Our military is pretty much demobilized, just like that. We didn't have a whole lot of units fighting there. We were able to do it with just a couple of units and some strategy. It was a long, grindy war, but we are officially 2-0. Good news. It's going a lot better, I think, than our first Civilization 6 playthrough. We were using some of the DLC, and I wasn't quite familiar how the DLC worked. And so I think that held us back quite a bit. We were almost learning as we were going, and we're making a bunch of wrong decisions. So now that we kind of have an idea, we know what we're doing, that is helping us out. This builder, I'm going to assume is safe to make it all the way back. I've just cleared the way with barbarians. So I can't imagine there's going to be anybody between where they are now and back home. Also, the city-state of Candy is kind of helping me out. So hopefully that is the case. I'm going to keep sailing just a little bit. Maybe like one more turn forward. And then I'm going to retreat, pull back, heal that ship. Because I don't want that ship to get trapped by like just a absolute fleet of barbarian ships and get knocked out. I think that's worst case scenario. Losing 3 frigates essentially. I may actually just pull them back this next turn. I think let's go ahead and plan on just pulling them back now. All right, we are officially chasing down the barbarians. They know they're cooked, man. They know they are cooked. All right, let's just slowly move them back. Yep, they're heading back to their barbarian outpost. I can't really claim it. To be fair, I can't really take it over. My ship's stuck in the water. But all right, let's just go ahead and ship them home. Where's it going to be? 6 turns? Yeah, we'll send them right there. Let's get them home, get them healed. Aha, see, this is why we're heading north, because almost immediately we found some barbarian units just north of our newly acquired cities. So we'll go ahead and go up there and try to clear them out. Oh, he got a promotion too. That's always good. This night, going to be able to take on these warriors. We're going to continue pressing east with our line infantry. And he's not going to find anybody else yet. You know, Gandhi better be careful what he says to me. Japan's also like the most two-sided guy here. They've declared war on me twice so far in this Let's Play. They keep complimenting me, like talking about how powerful and awesome I am, and then they threaten me with like denunciations. It's just going to be everybody, isn't it? Oh, I can hit escape and speedrun those. I didn't know that. I did not know that, so that helps me out. That's cool. That speeds it up. I like that. That is a great feature. Glad I just found that. Okay, I don't know why he was settled there. But what I was saying about India, they better be careful with how they talk to me, because all their cities are within naval strike range just about. Maybe not their capital. And this is only a level 1 city though, so who really cares? But I could build a couple of units, go down there and rough them up. If they say too many mean things to me and hurt my feelings, I'm very fragile, all right? I will overreact. I'm just kidding. No, I think India is going to be our next war, and I feel like I want to do it sooner rather than later. That kind of solidifies our strength and power and just our dominance in the region. If we can claim Australia, maybe put a city or two in between us and Australia, and then we have all this up to the north. That's a line of America from the north to the South Pole. So we would be the powerhouse civ. No one can go from the Indian Ocean to the Pacific Ocean without our approval. That'd be pretty cool. Man, it is the barbarians' last stand. You can tell. You can absolutely tell it's their last stand. They're throwing everything they have left at us. Even the builders. They're like, I don't know, man. Hit them with your hammer or something. Please. Sweet, man. And I'm still going to be able to attack. Not only did I claim those builders, but I'm going to be able to attack their last encampment. Should be able to take this encampment over here this turn too. So we may knock out 2 barbarians in the same turn. Yep, there we go. Another 180 gold. And then this one. Ooh. Yeah, we should be able to take them out. I think we will. Yep, there we go. That has been captured. Let's go ahead and spend 1 turn and heal this guy. And we're going to go ahead and send him back home together. I think that's it. We have captured what would be Eastern Russia. But there's not much else to do here, so we'll just send everybody home. You know, call me crazy, but I think our next war could be with our neighbor here, Scythian Empire. I feel like they're going to try to attack me. Because I'm not going to declare war on them. My next target is India. Let me just solidify that. I want them to be my next target for sure. Boy, I have that feeling, right? They're mad at me. I mean, they have a neighbor here that they may not be super fond of, though, so I don't know if they'd spare all those extra units. But they have some districts that would help defend their cities, too, on that side. So I may be the bigger threat to them. And I don't know, do they declare war on me? I'm kind of curious to see how that all works out now. We're going to build some more traders and builders. Try to build that back up. Our frigate armada has made it back home. That is wonderful news. I know you guys were all concerned about them. Don't worry. You can sleep easy tonight. They are safe. Let's go ahead and wake these guys up and send them home. Looks like 10 turns to get there. Let's not even heal you. I don't care either. 11 turns for you to get home. Cool. Send both those guys home. Our bombards made it to their respective cities, so they're good to go. Oh, another 2 barbarian encampments popped up on either side of my lineman up here. Okay. So I guess they're going to be going for a while. I was going to send them home, but might as well keep them. Just took another barbarian outpost. There we go. Man, and it just spawns right next to me again. You see that? It just popped up like 2 tiles away from where I am. Look at that. What is happening, dude? All right, we'll go down there too. Screw it. It's like a free money glitch. No. My goodness, another one just popped back up here. Could probably send my ship up there to go rough them up again. And actually, my line infantry isn't too far away. He could hit that on the way home. I want to get these guys back home, though, because they have a builder. And I don't want to lose my builder. Alrighty, we captured that barbarian outpost. So we'll go ahead and stop showing our war with the barbarians. I'm just going to continue that to get some free money. Just talking about what we're going to build. We're going to try to max out our trade routes. We're going to try to build a ton of builders and just build up our civ, as well as buildings. And if I can sneak one in, I'll sneak in a settler, and I'm going to send it down to this continent here, I think. I think that would be a great idea. So we may try to do that. And just grind for a little bit. If anything interesting happens, I'll be back. Well, see, I guess people just don't learn, man, because like both of the wars I've been in so far that I've started have come because people put a city butt fuck next to mine for absolutely no reason. Like there's not a single resource here worth doing that over, right? Like, oh, you're willing to sacrifice like just your whole civilization because there's some deer. Because that's kind of the impression I'm getting, right? Am I not right? Let me go back there. It's probably going to pull me. But no, look, I mean, there's deer and sheep. Like, what are we doing? You know? I guess it's the only place to expand. So that probably means right up here is about to catch a new city as well at some point. These people are, like, expanding north, at least. But, like, right next to mine for no reason. Like, really doesn't hurt me. I mean, they're probably going to claim these 2 tiles here. Or 3 tiles here, I guess. But, like, it's mostly mountain, which doesn't really matter. But, it's the principle. It's like, why are they doing this to me, man? Why are they doing this to me? They better be careful, because this city almost has niter. And I would not hate to go and completely destroy this city. And then capture this one for the niter. And then just border them. And then that basically traps them from getting into Western Asia. Wait a minute. We are having ideas. Ooh, but that's kind of like a choking point, though. That'd be really tough to get units by. I don't know if that would be feasible. Oh, here we go. Another naval battle. Yes, sir. I like those. Oh, he has to go all the way around. That's kind of embarrassing. All right. I guess that's his whole turn. Whoops, I should have disconnected him first. That's okay. Alrighty, let's get this line infantry all the way up over there. Australia. Oh, so Australia must be on the North American continent, and this ship is going to try to run for me, but it is not going to work out in their favor. Australia got their builder back. That used to be what do you call it? A barbarian builder, I'm pretty sure. But it looks like Australia was able to battle back and take it, so good for them. Good. Yeah, there they are. Oh, the knight's going to take it before I can, aren't they? Those bastards. Those absolute bastards. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to take it before they can. Aha, I blocked him. I blocked him. It's mine. They can't take it. Joke's on them. Joke's on them. I'm going to send my ship a little bit more forward to explore North America, too, while I'm at it. I guess I should probably link these guys back up. That's the safe thing to do. But I'm going to keep them going towards North America. I walked right past that shit, didn't I? Because it's still there. Oh, crap, dude. God dang it. Oh, but there's a new one up here. Let's go attack it. Yeah. Yeah, it's considered a stalemate, but I don't really care. That's kind of funny. I walked right past it. I was so concerned about the ship. That is funny. We found Stockholm. Okay, it's another scientific city-state. We have found Australia. They are indeed on the North American continent. I had a pretty good feeling they were once we saw where they were, but or saw their builders at least. Let's see. We're gonna heal. We'll pull you back and then heal you, and then we may just let these guys attack them because as of right now, my guys still need to heal, so I'm not too worried about it. They built another city up north. No, that city's been there. Never mind. I don't think I can take them, so I'm going to heal one more turn. I don't think they can take them either, so hopefully next turn I can kind of steal that barbarian encampment from them at the last second. We will see. Kind of explore North America, see how well they're doing. Australia looks like they're doing pretty damn well. If they have this continent to themselves, I don't doubt that. I have a feeling if this continent is all theirs, they are going to be doing very, very well. Kind of like me doing very well on my own in Eastern Asia. Looking at it, there's a lot of things I could build here. I've been building, we maxed out our trade routes like we wanted to. We've been building some builders, a lot of structures here. I'm almost leaning towards, between a builder and a settler. Both of those could do us really good. Maybe let's do a settler. Let's just sneak a settler in there and then go back to builders. I think that'll be a good play. Nice. Yeah, they couldn't take them either. So we're going to go ahead and swoop in and steal this encampment the last possible second. That's funny. I like that. That is really funny. I've also probably lost a few that way, so it's just evening it out, right? A little bit of strategy. What did we find here? A new city-state. Nan Madol, it looks like. Well, at least they're galley. I don't know if we found the actual city-state. Oh, yeah, they're all the way down here. That looks like South America even, so... Wow, they're far from home. They're stuck there. That is a coastal unit, and they are stuck on one tile of coast, so... Good luck to them. Found Brussels as well. Let me tell you, man, Australia looks like they're doing pretty good. I know that's only 2 cities, but I'm seeing paved roads. I don't even think I have paved roads, do I? Are mine? No, mine are still like gravel. Okay, so yeah, they're doing pretty dang good, man. They're doing pretty dang good, which begs the question. They're ahead. They are ahead. They are quite a ways ahead, actually. They are quite a ways ahead. I'm right here. I'm in the industrial era. They are in the modern... Industrial, Renaissance, medieval. They have 5 people here, and it's just me here. Okay. So they're ahead of me. That's notable. They are ahead of me. I'm not too far behind. I'm really, once I get economics, I'm forced to go into the modern era, right? So I'm going to be getting Battlefield and all this stuff. Gosh, yeah, this is going to be tough to do. There's a few of these I'd like to knock out just to make them easier, but oh well. We're not too far behind, man. I think we're second in science, but it just goes to show they probably have less cities, so they don't need to generate as much science. We are generating more science, but we have way more cities, so it is kind of that double-edged sword, if you would. Oh, China! We found China. I didn't realize it, but we actually haven't found them yet, so we just found a new civ. Here we go. Honor to meet you, yada yada, all that bullshit that I don't mean. Where are you? They are in South America. Okay. Good to know. They are in South America. Let's go ahead and keep you right there, buddy. Hong Kong. Yeah, of course that one's close to China. My God, look at this fleet they have. Why does Hong Kong have 2 settlers? Why do they have that many units? Probably some questions I'm going to get answered here as I get closer to them, huh? I would have to imagine. Let's build a shipyard in Cincinnati. So after this factory, ooh, actually, do we want to do it now? Let me look. Let me change production. Oh, yeah, this is in Washington. Can I build? No suitable location to construct this. Okay. I would like to build Colossus, but I just don't have a city really eligible for it right now, or one that could do it in a reasonable amount of turns. So Australia is building a lot of wonders over there that I've noticed. Not ideal. I feel like me and Australia are definitely 1 and 2 in terms of like your top 2 powerhouses. It's funny because I'm where China is, and China's, a powerhouse in real life, and they're where America is, and America's powerhouse in real life. That's funny. So it's kind of flipped there, but I guess it's the land. If you can get all the natural resources and stuff, right? There are a ton of units here. Man, this is absolutely absurd. I'm going to have to assume I'm going to need to sail around them. There's just that many units. Well, we just found Brazil. There we go. We found another natural wonder. I like that. That's cool.
Several closely situated granite
Sweet.
resembling tigers.
Another natural wonder. Okay, so we found Arabia. Honor to meet you, yada yada yada. They're at war with China, I think. Because this unit has taken damage. The tile is destroyed. I think China and Arabia are at war with each other, and I see their capital up here now. They're looks like North America, near Florida. Oh, but they're getting their teeth kicked in actually up there. That city's their capital's about to fall. Oh yeah, 47 versus 63. Wow, both of them actually kind of suck. Looking at it. Huh, so I wonder what's going on there. That seems a little strange. I did my job. Our settler has made it all the way to this island that we wanted to claim. They are doing good. I have to upgrade my crossbowmen and my caravel as well. I have not done that. So, how I stole a barbarian outpost from that one civilization that was also trying to get it, they did it right back to me. So I'm actually going to wait to attack that until they get over there, because I know they're waiting. Yeah, China has quite a bit of cities over here. China is pretty much locked up South America, it looks like. I mean, no, this could be... Let me look. No, this is South America. Arabia is also on South America, so it's China versus Arabia on South America. Because, yeah, that's definitely not Florida. This is... Yeah, Mexico doesn't start till here, so where Hong Kong is-ish. So, yeah, no, so that's the battle over South America, it looks like. But I don't know which one's winning. They both look pretty roughed up. All right, we're actually going to attack because they're still sitting over here just minding their own business. So we'll try to steal it before they can come back, or snag it before they can come over here. Actually, looking at the name, that's Cairo. That's Egypt. Is that not? Am I wrong about that? So shouldn't Egypt be a civ, or have they already been eliminated and that just got captured by the Arabs? I don't know. I actually don't know. We're going to get all these questions answered here shortly. Let's go back over here. So yeah, Cairo is generating health. So I feel like... Oh, no, it's because China took it over. Yes, so China and them are at war with each other. That looks like Brazil's there, too. Unless that was Arabia. South America and North America are kind of a mess. I don't really know what's going on over there yet. Alrighty, we can officially build our city here. We'll remove the rainforest. That's fine. I don't care about the rainforest. Fuck the rainforest, if anything. I want to get rid of more rainforest. 1,000 turns for that wonder, dude. That is crazy. We're not even at 1,000 turns. We're only at 672 in. What do you mean 1,000 turns? That is crazy. 500 turns for an industrial zone. We're gonna have to get some workers down here. My God, I may just have to buy them. I may just have to buy some workers or something down here. That is incredible. That is absolutely absurd. Maybe that was a bad place to build a city in hindsight. That was pretty bad, man. That is a long ways away. Yeah, it is Brazil. So yeah, we have 3 different civs here, and all of them are green. Now, isn't that just a shit show? You have China, who's here and down here. You have the Arabs who are here, and then Brazil just smack dab in the middle, too. 3 green civs. What a great way to keep track of who's who, man. Oh my gosh, I would be so pissed. It'd be so hard to figure out what troops are mine and what aren't. So a couple things happened. I'm going to upgrade all my crossbowmen right now because they are due for it. I am no longer the Suzerain of Zanzibar. Ooh, and that one hurts. That one absolutely hurts. I still got Seoul. Seoul's been with me since day one. They are the homies. But I lost Zanzibar. That one hurts, man. We may have to try to get them back. I think that would be a good investment on our part. I've been kind of investing it in other places recently just to get like other science and production and stuff like that, money. But yeah, we better go back to the old bread and butter. I feel like Zanzibar and Seoul have been the 2 homies since the beginning. I guarantee it's probably India. I feel like if we knock India out, then we won't really have to worry about it. Like, no one's really going for Seoul right now just because no one's like close to him. No one's been close to him. Anyone that was close to him has already been eliminated. So, oh, we can upgrade that to an ironclad. That is pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and do that. Let's upgrade a few more folk as well. We can upgrade you. And I think I have 2 more up here. 1 and 2. And we've modernized our military a little bit. You knew it wasn't going to last forever, right? I guess so. 1, 2. Skip. I don't care. That's 2 people. 2 people I'm at war with. The Babylonian Empire. Where are they? So one of them's these purple dudes here. I don't have any naval ships or anything to go over there, but if I did, I would send some naval ships over there just to kind of torment their coastal waters. I actually don't know where the other dude is. Oh, he's right here. He's like the Mediterranean, Africa. Okay. Like, I think the Mediterranean Sea is... Well, no, it looks like it's way up there. So he's like Africa. So these guys aren't even close to me. This is another war where they are not going to be anywhere near me. Probably not going to be a threat. Part of me wants to build up some forces just in case, because we've really spread our forces thin, especially if like someone else were to declare war on us. That's happened before, where one of these, like two of these guys team up, declare war on me, nothing happens, and then I just let it go on for a while, and then 2 turns later, 2 more team up and declare war on me again, and that would be bad. I'm at war with Geneva. Geneva is the one and only city-state I am at war with, and they are over here in Africa, so yeah, they're also not a threat. Not too worried about that. Looks like we got a barbarian encampment on our way home. So this guy's going to have to fight that. I'll just have to be careful when I'm circling Africa, because I do have my frigate armada all the way over here in the Americas. Actually, I'm entering the Gulf of America, and I was going to sail all the way up North America, Europe, and then down the African coastline back up to the Indian Ocean, and then just gun it across back home. So they're still quite a ways away from being home. I just wanted to explore the world. Find any cities, city-states, and civilizations I may be missing. Yeah, I guess we'll do it. We'll try to develop at least one more frigate. I feel like that is a good investment on our behalf. Let's go ahead and heal this guy a little bit up there. Whoa! These guys actually showed up at my doorstep. They actually showed up. Look at them go. Yep. Cincinnati's going to blow them away. You can't say I lost. I mean, Cincinnati blew that unit away. So the good news is I do have 1 confirmed kill from this war. It's kind of the reason why I almost want to develop more troops now. I have this ironclad here. Kind of help defend the coastline. But he is the only ship I have. That's why I want another frigate. I should produce some more stuff. All my cities are just going towards buildings right now. And it's working out. It is working in my favor. I guess if I need to, I can pull my units from the northern flank down. And just kind of assist with the southern borders. I think most of these cities are going to be able to hold them off, though. That was a 2-star unit as well that I think I just killed. So that was a pretty powerful unit that we were able to knock out with our coastal defenses. So that's pretty cool. I like that. We just found another civilization. I actually don't know where he is, though. I don't know where his capital is. Dude, I have no clue where he is. I don't even see his unit. Oh, that's it. Is that him? No, that's a city-state. Yeah, I have no clue where he is. You know what? Here's my run in theory, right? I was kind of looking at them. This guy has 401 military might. That's pretty good. That's respectable, right? I have 742. Most of it's tied up in my northern flank. Not tied up, but they're just sitting there. Only 33 science per turn. I'm at 187 science per turn. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this guy's not very powerful when it comes to his units. He's got a lot of units, but he's probably not very advanced, I should say. He's not very technologically advanced. I'm going to send my ironclad over there, because I have a feeling he's not going to have any ironclads or anything like that. And I feel like I could just kind of watch his coast and see if anything comes my way. Now, it is kind of a risk, because if, for whatever reason, they sneak past me, they go south, or I go north, they go south, I go south, they go north, yada, yada. That could be bad. Also, what's not great, Australia has aircraft. I don't like that. Seeing that scares me. Australia is very much advanced. Australia is a powerhouse right now. That is very, very dangerous. The fact that I see Australia with aircraft already in aerodomes, that's pretty scary. So we're definitely behind Australia. They're by far #1 with most advanced technology. We're trying to play catch up here the best we can. We really, really are. But they are absolutely ahead of us. We may need to look at science and see if there's any boosts we can get. Coal mine and an ironclad, so we were able to do that. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that in time. 3 privateers, we won't be able to do that. I mean, that's the other half of it, right? Even if we're not generating a ton of science, if maybe we use our money or religion to accomplish some of these, the wonder is going to be really hard. Maybe we can do a research agreement with them? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's just going to be tough to boost anything right now. I think we just keep playing how we have been, and it'll come naturally. I'm going to assume. All right, I'm going to make the executive decision. We're actually getting really close to being able to build battleships. 8 turns away. And I don't like having my guy so far away from home. I mean, he is the furthest possible way he can. He's either got around Africa or around South America. Very, 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 very far away. And that's going to be a fleet of 3 battleships, which once we upgrade is going to be an absolute powerhouse. So we're going to send him south, kind of skip Europe and Western Africa for now. Just have him round the Horn of Africa and then come back home. We'll upgrade him. And yeah, we're just going to have to focus on science for a little bit. That's Rome. All right, I'm looking for purple troops, so Rome being there is a little dangerous. Yeah, here you go. They got another core right here. That's the unit I killed, so we have found them. I don't see any units going towards my civ, so that was just probably a one-off guy exploring or something. Oh, he went in the water. What an absolute clown. Now you're getting smoked. Now you're getting smoked. He does have a naval ship. Maybe I can draw it out to come fight me here, too. Look at that. I'm going to be able to just sit off his coastline and menacingly bully him. That is fun. I like that. That is a lot of fun. I like being able to do that. I feel like navies are one of the best things to build, dude. Like, it definitely sucks if you're one of these guys nowhere near an ocean. Like, a navy is just something you're not concerned about at all. But if you have coastal access, just having a navy just so you can go torment people halfway across the world. You don't even have to take anything. You just start killing their units and, you know, looting their coastal tiles. It's so much fun. I don't know if I was a pirate in a previous life, but it is kind of fun. All right, I do not care. Everyone's going to be denouncing me. We're going to skip it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Naval combat, baby. Oh, wooden ships against an ironclad. That doesn't seem like a great idea, does it? In hindsight, that probably was a really bad idea, wasn't it, buddy? All right. Well, now your ship's getting sunk, so. There's a level 18 capital. That's massive. My biggest city's 13. So they do have a pretty big city there, but not going to be enough. I'm going to get a naval victory here. We're going to score a naval victory. Probably going to pull him back a little bit. I may just pull him home. Just the fact that I showed up at his coast, sank his ship, attacked a troop. Good enough for me, man. That is good enough for me, I think. All right, I was saying I was going to do it a while ago. Let's go ahead and buy a unit with gold. Can I do it with faith? No, I can't. Of course I cannot. Let's buy a builder with gold. God, that was expensive, man. That was really expensive. All right. Yeah, because we're going to try to get some production out of him. Build a farm there with the rice. We need it. We desperately need it. I was kind of hoping that this place would do a little bit better. And we could kind of use it as a forward operating base for whenever we attack India. But I think we're not going to attack India for quite some time. Technology-wise, we are behind. I think we need to get a little bit more advanced. I feel like we're ahead of India. We're ahead of a lot of our neighbors in technology. But I don't want to fall too far behind Australia. I could actually open the technology tree again. Like, I'm catching him. It's me and him, right? It's me and Australia. We're way up here. Everybody else is back here. 6 people here. 8 people here. 2. And then this guy's all the way dead last by himself. So I'm not too far behind. Actually, you look at the modern era. He's not even halfway through the modern era, right? So we can catch him. I just want to keep it close. He could have just straight lined it to flight and got a lot of flight stuff, and then he's like slacking in all the other modern era technology. That could be the case. You know me, I don't like to do that. I just like to get whatever's the closest thing. Just, I think that helps. It gives me a little bit of time too to like unlock the tech boosts if needed. His troops retreated, so I'm going to pull my guy back as well. It's only 4 turns away. I think we sent the message. You declared war on the wrong guy, buddy. You're not safe over there anymore. I'm going to build up a navy too. How far out? My frigate is 11 turns, and battleships are only 4 turns away. Kind of a bummer. That means it's going to take me a lot more turns to get a battleship if a frigate is already 11. Oh, wait a minute. Our ironclad is actually not going to go home. Hey, I wasn't done with him. I was not done with him. He can get an upgrade. Oh, doesn't matter. I've already used him this turn. That stinks. We can upgrade some of our guys to infantry as well. Let's go ahead and plan on doing that. I'm sure this knight, he still can't be upgraded. That is kind of crazy. I would have assumed he could have been upgraded a while ago. I want to keep 10,000 my bottom dollar. I don't want to go beneath that. That is going to be the baseline for me to operate on. My ironclad is basically all the way home, so I'm not really going to worry too much about him. I want to send him back now, but I didn't realize he had an upgrade. Oh well, I will send him home, just defend the coastline. There's not too much else going on. Let's go ahead, go up here and create a lumber mill. And then that should boost that city at least slightly. So I'm actually at war with this guy right here. I'm at his coastline. However, I only have one move left, and I don't want to sail into a trap. And we're getting to the modern era where I don't think he's going to have the technology. I really don't. But could, you know, science isn't terrible, 96. Could he have a submarine, right? And that would absolutely mow down my fleet. And once I get them home, they're going to be battleships. So I really don't want to risk 3 future battleships, right? It's essentially an armada, but that's equivalent to 3 battleships. I don't want to risk that right now. I know I could probably go pick off a few guys. Not worth it in my eyes. We're going to send this builder up north as well. We'll start by sending him here. 77 to 26 turns in order to build a granary. That is crazy, dude. That is what a builder will do. I should have done that sooner. I apologize. I should have done that the second I could have. The second I built that city, I should have bought a builder. I have absolutely no reason why I did that. We got a Genevan troop here in the water, and it is kind of blocking my armada, so I'm going to go ahead and lay waste to him. Geneva's going to lose a troop. I think I've killed 3 units so far in this war they've declared on me. They haven't killed any of mine. Knock on wood, because my guy is not home safe. I'm going to take a wide angle around Geneva. I don't know how many troops or ships Geneva is going to have, so we will see. These guys just keep denouncing the shit out of me, dude. And here we go. Geneva's got more men at arms, so we're just going to pick them off, I guess. Might as well. We got nothing else better to do. We have to. In order to get home, we're going to have to go through them, so might as well. Great Admiral. Actually, we are going to get upgrade that guy too. We'll just go ahead and keep this guy here sleeping. He can actually upgrade a unit. I'd like to upgrade my battleship armada. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Can we do anything with the swamp here? I don't know if we can. I would like to. Let's go ahead and bombard that Genevan troop as well. That's another killed unit. We got 4 Ks. 4 confirmed Ks. Like it's baseball, right? And he's going to get another promotion. Wow, that's actually pretty big. But yeah, we got 4 confirmed kills in this war that they declared on me. Greece is just stuck there. I'm sorry, Greece. I know you probably wish you were free, but you're just going to have to relax, pal. I'm hoping the next 21 and 26 turns, I guess, total, go by smooth. No more World Wonders, please. We got 2 in the works. We've been out of the World Wonder game for quite some time, and I do not like that. I would like to get back in the game. I'm trying to get back in the game. Actually, please, end the turn. End the turn. Please end the turn. I see something massive that I want, and I hope Greece doesn't get. I will go to war over Greece right now. All right, we're going to go to the city. We're going to go tile. How many turns? 16. Don't care. I will gladly spend $800 to confirm that is in our possession. Look at the city over here, man. They have an oil and a niter reserve side by side. That is pretty big. That is actually a pretty good city to have. I don't know why they don't have either of those. They haven't really capitalized off of those resources. But cool. We got a source of oil there. Confirmed. I have one in the water here. It says we have a source of oil somewhere. I mean, we got another one up here that we could probably get in our possession somewhat easily. And I think we only really need 2 in order to be productive. So, I mean, we should have more than that here with just a little bit of work. So that's good news. I definitely wanted to make sure we got oil very quickly. Yeah, we can bulldoze the marsh. Let's go ahead and do that. Bulldoze a marsh, and I'll try to get a farm going there. I think that'd be a great investment. Let's go ahead and move you up to here. Ooh, has 50-50, but we're going to build a farm. These guys need farms down there. All right. Are there any more Genevan troops down here? Let's just take our time. One tile at a time. We're just sailing by, Geneva. You started it by moving your troops into the water in front of me. I was just going to sail by peacefully, but you brought it upon yourself. You tempted me. At the end of this next turn, let me upgrade this frigate too. I'll just go like 3 or 4 tiles, and then I'll upgrade him. I want to make sure I do get an upgrade there. Better get a factory going here. That city, let me be the first one to mention that, all right? Build that. Let me go back to the city up here at Cincinnati. This city started out as a very, very weak city. Couldn't build anything. It was struggling, and we have turned it into it's going to be a powerhouse here soon. So shout out to that city. Let's go ahead and go 1. Dang it. Well, I got to attack him, right? He's in my way. So I was going to upgrade my guy, but Geneva keeps tempting me. That's, what, 5 confirmed kills this war? That's a pretty big net loss on their behalf since they're the ones that started it. You take 5 killed units like that for no good reason. There's absolutely no good reason why they did that. Los Angeles is going to be a level 4 city by destroying that marsh. That's actually a pretty big upgrade too. I think Los Angeles is going to become a pretty big powerful city in the future. It's got some fish on either side of it as well. And if it expands enough, it's got some bananas. I don't know if we're going to make it to the dyes. I feel like India's going to beat me to the dyes, but there's quite a bit of stuff around us. I still think that's a good place to put a city. Oh, we got spies officially. Okay, that is something to keep our eyes on for, eyes open for. Geneva just will not stop, man. They are going to throw every single troop they have at me. I know they are going to. I know they are going to. It's just, what, 6 confirmed kills? Half of them have been Geneva. No, not even. I think 4. 4 of them have been Geneva. So Geneva, the poor city-state, has taken the brunt of my force, while the 2 guys that declared war on me have really not taken any. Actually, this guy... Oh, I didn't mean to click on him. This guy right here has taken absolutely no kills. He hasn't had any deaths. The other guy has taken 2. So, there you go. What do we want to do up here? Yeah, I guess we'll build one of those structures right there. That'll work. That works. Might as well upgrade them, man. Land units, district defenses. We've been fighting a lot of land units, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Let's see if we can creep him forward. Is Geneva going to have any more troops in my way? I hope not. I hope not. I hope that was it. We're going to round the Horn of Africa here. He's getting close to home. It was just a couple of battles he had to go through in order to do so. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this marsh as well. We'll get a farm going here. A level 5 city now. Wow, Los Angeles has really taken off. That is awesome. The only problem is there's not a lot of production, so it's a rainforest, and there's not much we can do with that. Already, I think we're just about in the clear. If I can get to open ocean here, he's going to be home free. I'm not going to follow the coastline up. Not going to do that. So, yeah, I think he's just about home free, man. We'll just cut him straight across here, and, I mean, he's less than 10 turns out. India's got a scout there. Okay, just looking. Sweet, man. He is officially 7 turns away from home. He is close to home. I'm not even going to worry about those barbarians. I do not care. I just want to get him home, get him upgraded. That is 3 battleships, mind you. I know I've said that a couple of times, but that is not a unit you want to lose right now. We actually got an enemy sailing our direction. We have a trader in Mogadishu who is, I guess, doubling as a spy because giving away their position. Uh-oh, we're getting attacked. We're not home free. It's a barbarian. Well, we got to fight him. We can't just let him attack us like that and do nothing. You know, that's not how I roll. We're going to also sail over in this direction. See if we can intercept that guy. We got a couple of naval battles going on in the Indian Ocean. You know, I really shouldn't, but there's one more city I would like to build, so we're going to build one more settler. And I'm going to put him right in here. There's some oil, actually. Wow, look at all the oil in this area. You know, I was going to put him right here. Maybe I put him right here. I don't know, man. That's tough. I guess I don't need oil that bad. There's a lot of oil in this island chain here. That is tempting. That is very, very tempting. Oh, he wants to make peace. Okay, he's going to give me 13 gold. I'll take it. I will take it. I will absolutely take you up on that deal. I don't know if he knew this. Well, his unit's on land now, so it doesn't really matter. My ironclad cannot attack on land. But I was going to say, I don't know if he knew he was about to get his shit rocked by that ironclad. But he was. I was gunning for him, man. I was on my way. We were going to go smoke him. I am still at war with at least one more individual. So I'm going to figure that out. Is just struggling, man. My goodness, are they struggling here? I guess we better go with the university. To me, that's a little bit more important. And I have... No, I have not made peace with Geneva. Okay. So I am still at war with Geneva, technically. I thought I made peace with them, and it was just going to be this guy. But I guess this guy is the suzerain of Geneva, because... Yep, peace has not been made. That is okay. That is fine by me. There's some niter out here in the ocean, too. You know, we're kind of getting past that niter age where we don't really need niter anymore, but it's still kind of cool to find it. You're lucky you made peace, pal. You're real lucky you made peace, buddy. Let me tell you, you were very lucky because you were about to get your shit kicked in. He's still sailing away he's still scared. Yeah, you got a full-on armada of frigates coming your way, buddy. They were coming your way. They were coming. They're going to be battleships. If I upgraded these to battleships, I was going to send them over and absolutely kick their shit in, dude. That was going to be a fun time. That was going to be a lot of fun if I got the opportunity to do that. They are lucky. Let me say, they are lucky, lucky, lucky. You know, and he may not come to me for peace because I haven't killed one of his units, right? I don't know if that's like a feature in the game, like you have to go and kill one of their units, at least one unit, or take one city before they want peace. That may be a feature. That seems to be the case, because with Japan, I think I killed one of their scouts, and immediately they're like, all right, we're sorry. But the war was like dragging on for a long time at that point, I think. So I don't know. Maybe I should have killed one of their units, and they would have asked for peace too. Give me a little bit of gold. That would have been cool. Either way is fine by me. I definitely got to be careful. I forgot. I got 6 trade routes, and you definitely don't want one of their ships to come over and start disrupting that, because that would hurt me quite a bit. There it is, man. Technically, our first battleship. We have ourselves a battleship. It is only a singular battleship, but guys, check this out. In the exact same turn, for 1,000 gold, Battleship Armada. My God. And while we're at it, now they're assisted by infantry. They both have a little bit of damage, so we'll go ahead and heal them. But my God, what is our military might now? 781. Is anyone even close? 424. 568. The guy we're at war with is at 568. Actually, the guy we're at war with is the second most powerful. I still assume the best science-wise is going to be Australia. 211. Actually, they passed me in science. That is impressive. I will give them that. That is pretty impressive. Can I... I'm going to spend another 1,076, yeah, turns. I'm not waiting that. So, yeah, I'm going to spend another 1,000. We're going to build an encampment in Washington. I feel like that's long overdue. Oh, I could have built it here. That was kind of a waste of money. Not a fan of that. I'm a little bummed out. That's okay, though. Not the biggest deal in the world. Oh, that's because there's one right here. Oh, but no, it wasn't a waste of money because I couldn't have built it there either. Okay, never mind. I don't really care. Alrighty, let's heal all of my units. You know what's crazy, man? Really, both of these units could say this, but this infantry in particular, they started out, they actually were the ones to destroy the city that was right here. They captured and destroyed a city right here north of Washington, and then they proceeded to go north. They fought a bunch of barbarians, fought barbarians, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to send them. They went all the way around the world. They got almost a full world tour. They missed Europe and part of Western Africa, but they went around the world, come back home with a Battleship Armada. That is pretty freaking sweet. I think India's in trouble, man. We moved these battleships south. I know we got one Armada and one off battleship. Where's India? How are they doing in science? 52. They got 17 military might, 52 science. They are not doing too good. And they got 7 cities? Yeah, they don't look too technologically advanced if you ask me either. What if, because we're getting down to the end of this episode, right? What if we just prepare our troops, we prepare everybody, we station some folk in Los Angeles, and we get ready to invade India next episode? I feel like every episode we've had a major war that we've started. I guess every episode's had a bunch of little wars that they've started, but they haven't really sent an invasion force or anything sizable over here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to send a invasion force over here to Los Angeles. We'll just stage them here. We're going to send this Battleship Armada over here as well. We're just going to park them right here maybe. And then we'll wait. You know, Washington, I would like to produce more troops, but I guess we're not going to. Maybe Baltimore. We'll have Baltimore produce a troop. And then once Washington's done with the encampment, they're going to have more encampment buildings that I got to get through, actually. But I was going to say we could have them build another ship or submarine or something, maybe. The rest of our cities are just going to slowly build their structures. I need 8 more turns to go by really quickly if we can speed run these 8 turns. All right, our battleship is in position. That is great news. Have to get a couple more troops down here. We got a cannon, a field cannon in the city of Los Angeles. We'll probably use that to attack as well. I think we can get a pretty solid 2-prong attack going, if I'm not mistaken. We could definitely use the battleships for all the coastal cities, and then maybe get that field cannon to just go in and swoop some of the inner cities next episode. I feel like that'll be really, really cool, dude. If we can take India like that, that would be badass. Uh-oh. I do not care. What is he saying? Your cities are too close. Shut up, dude. I don't care. I do not. Where even is he? I don't even know where that guy is. I'm going to be honest. Your troops are too close. Yeah, whatever, dude. I have no clue where you're even at. So how can I be close? Sweet, man. We got our next settler. We'll be able to pick him up with this battleship, and they'll sail south together. Promises made, promises kept. We're going to build a new unit here. In 35 turns is a minute. My goodness, that is a ways. Feel like you have to. Unless we go cavalry. Maybe we go cavalry. It's a little bit cheaper. Not quite as powerful, but I feel like that is going to be a good investment. Let's take this infantry unit here. Let's ship him over to Los Angeles too. That way we still get that second infantry unit. I like that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just ship him to right here, actually, because that infantry unit's about to make landfall and block him. Do not want that. Can I upgrade this guy at all? No, the knight's just still chilling. Even though we have all this modern stuff, a knight is a knight, I guess. Okay, got it. One more turn, and we should get this. Fingers crossed. There we go. We got another world wonder. That is exactly what we needed and wanted, to be honest. But sweet, man. Glad to get that. Definitely going to need to... I don't even have a grenadier here. All right, let's do that. Help with the city's growth. Let's see. We're going to link up these two guys. Just like that. Link them up. And then we'll send you down... Yeah, I think right here. I think I'm still going to keep that city right here. It's going to be a tough start, but I'll buy a builder once again, and we'll go from there. See, I knew this was going to happen. This guy... Oh, because this guy landed there. All right. Yep. We'll send him there now. 9 turns out. Cool. There we go. We're only 1 turn away from Colossus. So come on, fingers crossed one more time. We'll get back-to-back world wonders. There we go. We also got Colossus. So that's 2 world wonders just about back-to-back, man. I love that. That is sweet. I think we got a trader with that. Send him to Mogadishu. That's 15 gold per turn. Sweet. So 7 out of 7 trade routes. Very strong start. Fortunately, everything is kind of out of range for us, all the other wonders for right now. There's a lot of other stuff I'd like to do. Gosh, I'm torn between a campus and a commercial hub. I feel like we got to go campus. I know a commercial, or sorry, we're going to go commercial hub. I feel like a campus would be the better decision, especially since we're in a science race with Australia, but... money-wise, I want to be able to fund my future wars, and I don't think I've really built any commercial districts yet, so... Wow, an enemy spy just took 2,000 gold from me. That is tough, dude. That is really tough. That's a big L. That's a massive L. I am actually really bummed at that now. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Part of me wants to spend it now, because if they do that again, I'm going to be, like, actually livid. Yeah, and I'm not going to know who it was either. That sucks. That really sucks. I guess I could build a spy and put them in defense mode, but you have to defend every single district, really. So that's tough. Well, I get 600 of that gold back, plus 2 envoys from a great person, so I guess it doesn't hurt as much. We're going to use those 2 envoys to go down and try to claim Zanzibar. Are they my buddy again? Zanzibar? Are we cool? Let's go ahead. Oh, they weren't cool with me for a while. Seoul's definitely cool with me. But Zanzibar has not been for a while. Okay, we're going to do that. Now they are. I think now I am officially, yeah, the suzerain of Zanzibar. That is good news. I'm happy with that. Can we make peace? All right, yeah, I'll accept that deal. I'll accept it for now, I guess. Neither of us fought each other, so we didn't actually fight. So no one deserves to lose anything. But if I had the opportunity, man, they're lucky they didn't have any units in the water, because I would have rolled them. I absolutely would have rolled them. I'm kind of... at a loss. I would have thought more people would have declared war on me. I don't know if it's because I have such a military might, if they are just that, like, afraid of me, or what. But, you know, if all of them are hating me like this, I would have thought, like, I would have been the, on the receiving end of a world war declaration. Like, everybody in the world would have declared war on me or something, but I guess not. I guess we're in the clear for now. We officially have our battleship armada, 2 troops, our second battleship, solo battleship's close. And they have a settler. Where's our last unit? Oh, here they are. I was like, we should have another infantry en route too. So it's still about 10 turns out, I think, from having all of our troops amassed there. Like I said, we'll save it for next episode, but we're going to get as close as we possibly can to declaring war. I mean, a monument's only 30 turns. I still think that's kind of egregious, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. This guy should be able to make landfall this turn. Cool. So next turn we'll have a city there. We have our second battleship right here. We'll park them right next to the first guy. That works out. Perfect. Alrighty, there we go. We got a new city here, and like I learned last time, let's just go ahead and... whoops. We are going to have to choose something, but let's go ahead and buy a builder. 1,500 big ones. That is a lot of money. Holy cow. But yeah, we'll go ahead and buy him. Like I said, in Washington, we're going to have to build some extra buildings there, but our encampment district is done. That is good news. Yeah, and this is just going to take a while, but that builder should kind of help us. We'll get dyes. I don't think we can afford the oil yet, but if we get the stone, strategic, oh, that's a bonus resource, my bad. But the coal is a strategic resource. If we get that, that should help with production. So hopefully this city does pretty good as well. All right, our second infantry unit has made it to Los Angeles. That is good. So we have officially successfully staged. We got a field cannon, 2 infantry units. We do have a cavalry unit in production. We're not going to wait for him to get down here to start this war because I think these battleships are going to be able to take like all these coastal cities. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities I think the battleships can reach. Mumbai, they might be able to reach. I don't want to count that out. They might be able to reach that city. This is the only one, and it is the weakest city they have. This is the only one that the battleships can't reach, and I think that's what the field cannon's going to go to. Once again, we should have Zanzibar as support, so I think this should be an easy war. They don't have a lot of technology, so I think this should be another pretty easy one. A monument of 1. Oh, that's because I mined down or destroyed a forest for production. Gotcha. Okay, now I'm going to get the coal. That'll help us out here as well. So I'm not a big fan of this. The field's kind of split up a little bit more. I'm still in the modern era. Somehow this guy shot all the way to the front, damn near atomic era. And then he's in the information era. I don't know how. I do not know how. That is not great for us. That is not great at all for us. I have a bad feeling he only has like 2 or 3 cities. And he is just steamrolling the science. So, well, no, he has a couple more than 2 or 3 because I see at least 1, 2, 3. So I don't know, man. Oh yeah, he's taking North America. So he is on a war path, I would assume. Let me see something. I mean, I'm in the lead with 2 capitals captured. China's in second, tied for second with Australia. So we'll just have to watch that because if he starts rolling people, that is not a great sign. And it actually shows everyone who doesn't have their capital. So this guy doesn't even have their capital. Neither do they. Okay, so there's a couple people still in the fight. They just have lost their capital. So, yeah, not looking great for me, unfortunately. We're going to have to get our ducks in a row going into next episode. But, I mean, we're not doing terrible. We were still able to get a couple of world wonders. I feel like we have a few too many cities. Probably could have done without a couple, but it's just really hard to do because you want to get more cities. It just takes so long to produce stuff. You want to have more cities so you can produce more stuff. But obviously, you don't produce science as much. It takes longer to unlock stuff and all that good stuff. But, you know, we're not doing too terrible, I guess. Something notable, we did unlock aluminum a few turns ago or a while back. I do have 1 resource here. They did build another city. Greece built another city right here. So that is something to be on the lookout for. I probably have more aluminum somewhere else. I didn't see any. I didn't really look too hard. I know I had one over here. Whoops. Somewhere in that neck of the woods. Here, let me get this guy out in the water. Where was it? Oh, yeah, right here. But that might be out of range of these 2 cities. Maybe not this one. Maybe this one expands to right there. I'm not entirely sure. I guess we will see. Only time will tell. But we may be able to get 2 resources of aluminum. All right, our cavalry unit's actually done. I wasn't sure I was going to stay and do that this episode, but we did end up doing it. I'll just do a couple more, kind of wrap up, and I think that's a pretty good episode. We won a major war. There was a minor war where a couple people declared war on us, and you know, not much happened. Let's be real. We killed a couple of units, but not really even close. Didn't really gain any land or anything. We just ended up making peace. They didn't really give me anything in the peace treaties. Kind of a good and bad episode, man. I'm kind of getting some flashbacks to our first series where we just fell so far behind in science, there's no possible way we could catch up. I'm kind of getting some of that. I mean, we are still number 2 in science production. They're 218, I'm 214. But I have to imagine I have twice the amount of cities they are, so it's just taking me so much longer to unlock stuff. That's the only thing that I can think of, because they are absolutely mowing down technology. But yeah, unfortunately, they are running away with it. Not a bad thing if we don't fight them. If we can go a long time without fighting them, we catch up. Potentially a chance for it. Most of Europe, most of our neighbors here, pretty far behind in technology. So if we can get some advanced planes, maybe some advanced tanks, we could probably steamroll Asia and Europe. As well as I think we're about to take Australia. So just kind of got to find that happy balance where, hey, maybe we take over our half of the world and then we'll just have to fight Australia another day. But with that, I think, yeah, that's going to wrap up the episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.